Hey everyone, welcome to day 3. Today we are going into 6-figure belief system and releasing financial anxiety. So you're going to learn how to shift your beliefs and what you need to check for to see if it's your beliefs that are keeping you broke within your business. Because the thing is, you can learn a ton of new strategies, but if your beliefs are not in line with 6 figures, that is why you're struggling. Like, you can learn how to set up a funnel. You can go live every day for a year. You can post to Reels. You can do a bunch of webinars. But when your belief system is not in line with the fact that you want to hit 6 figures or you plan to hit 6 figures, then you are going to struggle. You're going to struggle. And so that is why you struggle with hitting the 6-figure mark. So let's go into... So if you're familiar, if you've been following me for a while, last year I basically released the financial consciousness framework. And this is the framework that I use to create the self-hypnosis system for to hit 6 figures. And then also the framework that is applied for flip the switch to 10K weeks. So when we look at the financial consciousness framework, you see that beliefs are at the top. And beliefs are the key to which is where you start to shift to reprogram your mind. Because you have to go beyond money mindset. You have to hit your beliefs and your attitude and your emotions and your behavior. So with your beliefs, when you get them in line, it's easier to shift into the attitude of gratitude. It's easier for you to shift your response to obstacles and any reality restrictions. So if, for example, if you joined this live if I wanted to run this live, I wanted to run this live at 1:00, but a lot of things happened throughout my day that I had to push it back to 5. But I'm still able to hop on this live because my belief system is so strong in my business that I can handle obstacles. The things that happened this morning with me, had I not done this work, I wouldn't be able to go live now. So because I'm able to go live and give you this value and answer some questions for people may have before they join Flip the Switch weekend, that's what adds to my sales. Because I have my beliefs in line, I'm able to hop on this live at 5 versus 1:00. I didn't cancel my day. I didn't just crawl under my bed and say the day is over. I handled the obstacles and I move forward, and I'm still able to do the things that I plan to do for the day. So once my attitude is set, this is when you can get your emotions in line. Because if you sometimes, like, people will come to me and say, my feelings about money are still the same. With some people, you need to see the proof, or you need to have something happen in order to then change your emotions about money. So that's where attitude comes in. So you have the can-do attitude of still doing the things, still doing the live and working on your beliefs. Then that's when your emotions will follow. And then when your emotions follow, then you're able to lock in this behavior. So you're someone that does do daily money-making activities in your business. You don't try to do busy work, or you don't try to procrastinate with, do you have one thing that people don't realize that they do? Like, if I post something, or if I share something that's going to help them move a little closer to their goals, they'll be like, do you recommend any books? Do you have anything? I'm not selling knowledge. I'm giving you a bunch of free knowledge, but I'm giving you this knowledge so you can make the decision to do the work. The work is self-hypnosis, group hypnosis, or hypnotherapy. I'm never going to bullshit you and say, reading this book is going to change your life. Reading this book is going to give you the knowledge, but you have to take action. And a lot of those actions are internal, so you can see them in your external reality. Because we oftentimes start with habits, doing things, but we don't know what the magic is behind it. That's why you can't really just copy someone's funnel, copy someone's strategy, or copy someone's branding and get the same results. Because I know people have been trying to copy my stuff, but they don't get the same results because they're missing but because behind my behavior and behind my content are my beliefs, my attitudes, and my emotions. So when you get these things in line, then that is what's going to dictate your behavior. And that's what's really going to solidify the foundations of you building a strong 6, 7, 8-figure business. And when you take the time to build these foundations, that's when it's easier to scale. You won't have those shaky feelings. So I had 2 client one-on-one sessions today. And it's interesting, in both client sessions, we discussed just the feeling that they're experiencing as they move into their 7-figure businesses. So they've hit 6 figures. So now they're moving towards 7 figures. So they have this shaky feeling. And so we talked about that the answer. So what we did was talk about their identity. So we went back to their identity, then we went through their beliefs, then we identified a new attitude for them to shift into, which then allowed them to feel so much better by the end of the session. And now for the rest of the week and the rest of March, they're going to behave completely different than they intended to when they first came on the session. So this is the financial consciousness framework. Do you notice that I don't say saving or anything like that? Because that's all linked to behavior. So I also had a client that would make a lot of money, but they wouldn't save it because their belief system wasn't in line, and their attitude and emotions didn't see the value in saving. So when we worked on, once again, the beliefs, attitude, emotions, that led to them now building a huge savings network. So they have multiple accounts and investments that contribute to their savings, because you have to start at the bottom and build that foundation for you to scale and to go up. So whether you're trying to hit your first 5-figure months, your first 6 figures, 7 figures, or 8 figures, is still the same. This consciousness framework is still the same. So now that you know the importance of beliefs and working on your beliefs, you can see, I talked about this in yesterday's live, but negative beliefs that you have those are just repetitive negative thoughts. So you probably had these negative beliefs that lead you to doing these things that are keeping you broke. So they started off as a thought. So once you address your negative core beliefs, it'll be so much easier to talk back to your negative thoughts. So I could have a negative thought like, oh no, my launch is going to fail. But then my belief is that no, I haven't failed in the past. I've consistently had successful launches. So why would I be thinking this? It doesn't make any sense. And that thought would disappear. So a lot of people will come to me and be like, I have negative thoughts about money. Yeah, because they're linked to negative core beliefs. So you need to write down and to get started on shifting your negative beliefs, you have to start asking yourself, you have to break it down. So beliefs create your reality. So we saw the financial consciousness framework. So we see how your behavior creates your reality, right? So an effective way to start changing your thoughts is to change your beliefs. So you look at your beliefs to your thoughts, right? Your thoughts to your words to your actions to your behavior, and your behavior to your results. So when you start working on your beliefs, it's going to have this amazing trickle down effect to completely change your results. So if you have been struggling to get clients regularly, ask yourself, take a moment and ask yourself, what is this belief that's keeping me from getting clients regularly? What is this belief? So the belief can be about yourself. The belief can be about the process in which you get clients. The belief can lie within the belief that you don't have the ability to change your clients' lives or to fulfill their needs or fulfill the promises that you make to them once they purchase. So that's when you have to look at each process in your life or each layer in your life to see where those negative beliefs lie. So each area of your life has a belief system. What you believe about love, money, health, everything was initially installed by your parents, elementary school teachers. All of these things came into play when you were really young. And so one of the things that is beneficial is inner child healing. So when I was really young, I had the belief installed in primary school that having name brand lunchware and name brand snacks and lunch, like Lunchables, not the store brand, but name brand lunch, made me worthy of having friends, made me worthy of being accepted. And so I didn't realize how that stuck with me into my adulthood. So in adulthood, instead of saving my money and spending it wisely, I would spend my money on designer labels in order for me to feel worthy. So I was holding on to these terrible spending habits in order to fulfill something that was installed when I was a child. So once I let go of that belief that I needed to have designer items in order to have friends and to feel worthy, that really helped my financial reality, because I was no longer spending so much money. So I was be able to save a lot more, which meant I didn't have to work so hard. So I was working really hard to uphold this idea that I could wear designer all the time, from head to toe. My apartment, like, I didn't look for the best deals for furniture. I just went to Restoration Hardware and paid $6,000 for a couch, when I could have found a similar couch at like Bob's discount stores and fulfill my need. But I had to be Restoration Hardware or I wouldn't feel worthy. And that right there is an additional $4,000 that I could have put into my savings account. So it's really interesting how these beliefs lead and they follow you throughout your life, and they're here in adulthood, and they're showing up in your business. So now with this need to have designer items, I also had the need to have the best branding. So I would spend so much money on my branding, so much money on my image, that I didn't invest time into my systems. I didn't invest time into the knowledge in order to get my clients to the next level. I just wanted to make sure my branding was nice, everything looked nice in order for me to feel worthy of money. So I was investing my time and money into the wrong thing based on that negative belief that was installed when I was a child. So once I released that negative belief, it not only helped me in my personal life with my personal spending, but it helped me in my business life with my time and attention and energy. So think about how you feel about money and how money makes you feel and what you spend your time on in your business. Is it to feel worthy? Is it to feel accepted by your clients? Because that's where the attention shouldn't be. The attention should be on making your client experience the best. Your attention should be in getting your clients the transformation that they signed up for. So once I shifted my attention from my branding and making sure everything was pretty and nice, and focused on making sure that my clients had everything that they needed to get the results necessary, that's when my business skyrocketed, because I started to grow from referrals. That's the fastest, easiest conversion rate. And because my business skyrocketed from referrals, the energy that I put into getting one client was able to create this ripple effect, and I got 10 clients just from expelling one level of energy. So I didn't have to work as hard to get clients. So I saved time, I made more money, and I saved my energy just by shifting this one belief. So when people say that mindset isn't important, I'm like, you're a liar. It is important, because mindset is the key to really shifting your attention, your time and energy within your business to get the results that you want. So think about your life. Think about the ideas now that you have or you're holding on to that may be impacting your growth in business. Do you feel like you need a website in order to get clients? Do you feel like you have to post every day in order to get clients? Do you feel like you have to have the perfect branding in order to get clients? Do you feel like you need another certification in order to get clients? So that's your framework. I feel or I believe that I need X in order to get more clients. And then you have to ask yourself, is this true? Is this true? Do I really need a website to get more clients? Do I really need the perfect branding to get more clients? Do I really need the perfect webinar to get more clients? Do I really need to post reels every day to get more clients? Is this true? Is this necessary? And so if you find it to be false, replace it with the truth. The truth is, I need to be able to answer this question in order to get clients. How do I get my clients from where they are to where they want to be? And how can I be able to show them that I'm able to get them from where they are to where they want to be effectively, so they decide to join me to work with me? So when you look at these beliefs that have been restricting you, it allows you to create new, more empowering beliefs that will help you expand your consciousness, expand your network, and really free up your energy so you focus on things that are actually going to bring those clients to you. And then you can start focusing on the ways that you're going to get your clients to A and B, because really, your time and energy should be focused on fulfilling the promise that you made to them in order for them to either book you or purchase from you. Whether it's products, whether it's services, you fulfilled your promise, and that's what's going to grow your business. But you have to give yourself the permission to start looking at your beliefs and addressing the ones that are limiting you and your income, releasing them and replacing them with more empowering beliefs, and then acting from that place of empowerment. And so one thing that we're going to dive deeper into this during the Sleep Your Way to Six Figures workshop. So the Sleep Your Way to Six Figures workshop, you get access to it. It's March 28th to the 30th. It's a 3-day workshop, and you get access to it whether you join Sleep Your Way to 100K or flip the switch to 10K weeks. And so we're going to dive deeper into this, and we're going to address your top money limiting beliefs, right? The beliefs that are keeping you broke. So we're gonna go through the process of identifying those beliefs, and then I'm going to go through the process of showing you how to release the different types of beliefs at different layers. Because here's the thing, so you find the belief, right? You find the belief, but then you realize that it starts from the inner child, then your unconscious, your subconscious, and your conscious mind. So you're going to have to really do this deep dive in how to cut this belief out at all these different layers. And so we go through that process during the workshop, so you'll learn how to do that. And then you're going to be able to lock in this shift with self-hypnosis. So self-hypnosis or group hypnosis is how you're able to lock in this shift and how to be able to address this cognitive dissonance that's creating these inconsistent thoughts, inconsistent beliefs, attitudes, and this inconsistency is what creates this inconsistency in your bank account. So when you're able to have this true mental alignment, it's going to solidify your financial frequency. So you'll be able to expect a certain amount of money in your bank account or sales in your business every month. Like, I know how much I'm going to make each month. It always works out that way. You can kind of look at your life now. There's always a certain amount of money that you have in your bank account, right? So when you do this work, you can increase that number and you can stay at that number and be used to making 100K per month. So this is the work that we're going to do in Sleep Your Way to 100K or Flip the Switch to 10K weeks. You can get, if you want to learn more about those programs, just click the link in my bio. Or if you're watching this replay on YouTube, just check out the description box. So with Sleep Your Way to Six Figures, what we talk about is I'm gonna go over this financial consciousness framework, and then we're gonna address the beliefs that are keeping you broke, right? And then day 2, we're gonna talk about six-figure nervous system. So people are not feeling rich, because you could kind of really feel your way to six figures. Like if you feel rich, your external reality is really going to quickly align with your inner reality. Things just usually happen faster and easier when you feel like a six-figure entrepreneur. And then we're going to go into six-figure sales systems, because I feel like a lot of people are overcomplicating the process of hitting six figures or hitting seven figures in their businesses. So I'm going to go over 9 burnout-free business models that you can apply within your business, whether you are a coach, healer, real estate agent, anything. I'm going to go over these different models with you during this day, and so then you can tap into any of these 9 models or all of it to create 9 streams of income within one business. You don't have to have multiple businesses in order to have multiple streams of income. So you can create these 9 streams of income within one business to really make it easy for you to hit 6 and 7 figures and even 8 figures, like one of my clients. So you can join me in Sleep Your Way to 100K, so you get access to the 3-day workshop. And if you really want to kind of up level, join me and flip the switch to 10K weeks. Even if you just hit 100K in your business, this is a good program to be able to lock in a higher financial frequency for the rest of the year. We're in Pisces season, we're entering Aries season. So it's like such a powerful time to shift into fire season and that action and that energy and moving forward. So things are going to really happen a lot for you in Q2 when you do this 2-day group hypnosis experience. I did it last year. You can check the link in my bio, the sales page, for other people's results. So I really push my clients to make their 100K and 30-day plans, because once you already lock in your 100K and 30-day plan, if you hit 20K, you're not going to cry about it, right? You're not going to be like, oh no, I hit 20K in my business. That's still good. And eventually you're going to keep going for it. And then one day or 1 month is going to be your 100K month. And that's the method that I use, and that's what I break down for my clients, to just start at trying to make 100K in 30 days, and then it really falls in line from there. And so that's what I cover in the 2-day experience. So, and then we lock it in with the group hypnosis, and it's super powerful. And then to support you after this 2-day experience, you're going to get access to a 90-day program that's going to help you stay aligned for the rest of the quarter. So, it's not just like 2 days and then that's it. It's like 2 days, you're going to feel this push, and you're going to up level, and then you're going to lock it in for 90 days. And then you'll be set for the rest of 22, 2023, 2024. You can do the program over and over again as you see fit. It's there to support you consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. So thank you so much for joining this live. If you're just joining, I'm going to make the replay available on IGTV and YouTube, so you can catch it. Make sure you download your free workbook that's attached to this live series. And so you'll get a daily email to keep you on track. And it's just really powerful to take this time to work on yourself, to get your thoughts in line and your beliefs in line. And then you'll start to see that shift in your bank account. All right, everyone. Any questions? I'm able to really stay focused when I have these slides in IGTV, because before I would go off on a tangent, but it's like really nice and succinct. So anyone that's watching the replay, it's under 20 minutes and you get the information that you need so you can take action. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me live today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.